No change to the call on the field. That play is going to remain a touchdown. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Browns start off well to tie things 7-7. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Play action with Richardson. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
34 down, he's coming.
Watson on 1st and 10. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Now a give running right. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
24! 79!
Out of the gun, here's Watson. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Award that tackle to Michael Hall. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they take him down right along the 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Here's 2nd and 11. Diving right side, got it! That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
High 39! High 31! High 31! Ah!
1st and 10. Here's Watson. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, they were hoping. They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Set. High 24. High 55.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That's a Cleveland touchdown. Group B to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Able to find Gould here. And he'll get it up to the 44. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. They send a man in motion. 1st down throw here from Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Second and 4. He's on the move. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, his throwaway.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw again. Richardson setting up the running back screen. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Taylor makes the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. First down from the red zone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Denzel Ward makes the play. Touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. He puts some power on a deep one left. Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's got it at the 5. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Gay with the point after. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
They're set.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set.
Give now to the running back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They give it to him again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
26. Set. 24. Alert. Down and go.
From the gun, Watson. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Browns are lining up to punt. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Colts will take over. New set of downs for him at the 38. They give to Taylor, right side. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Nathaniel Watson there for the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Richardson. This is reeled in by Pittman. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Oh, he loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Called in by Downs. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to first and goal. Back to throw, here's Richardson. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr. It's 2nd and goal.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing it again here. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Power squib kick is taken in. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Out.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Slot man in motion right. Out of the gun, here's Watson. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Get set. 24. Alert. Down and go.
Working from the gun, Watson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Browns 21.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
At 59. We're set. At 54. Down and go.
Watson back to the air after that pick. That's complete, David Njoku. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
64.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
Down and
9.
go.
2nd and 1.
3-yard line.
Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Ugh.
At 59. 59. Down and go.
1st and 10. Here's Watson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They kick the running back in motion.
Alert, alert. 24. Down and go.
Watson on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Up and go.
Watson now off play action. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Down and go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand.
He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Group B to try the point after. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Browns tie us up 28-all. Still reeling a a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I can hear it now, Kate, before it even comes out of my mouth when I say anybody but a receiver or corner is the best athlete on the field. But I'm starting to really feel like these DNs in today's NFL game are the best athletes. And when you watch one chase down a play like that for negative yards, well, I'll make my case and I'll stand on that opinion.
Throwing on 2nd and real long here. Catch is made down the right sideline. They get 28 out of that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Richardson now. On target to his man Taylor. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. On target to Downs. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the 23. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. Trying to find his tight end. So now they have 3rd and short.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back still doing it to this day.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. Here's a handoff for Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Richardson back to throw. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Listen. I 24. I 31. Ah!
Here's Watson to the air. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
I 24. You're set. I 25. 9, I'm going.
Play action. It's Watson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's cut beyond the bunker. Tries to power through him, and the ball is loose. And the Colts pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the 1st down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Colts feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go again with Taylor. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's a gift to Taylor. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Taylor again. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running it after the penalty. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back to throw. Taylor makes the catch. He's still going at the 30. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.